From the hills to the mayor of the hills. That is the timeline we are living in right now in 2026, where ex-reality stars, ex-reality alumni are running for mayors of the cities, the counties, the states that they live in. Now, we're all learning here on this episode together. We're Australian. We're not going to really understand the mayoral situation that goes on in the US. But we are going to be talking about Spencer Pratt running for mayor and how he might win, which is not something I ever thought I'd say about Spencer Pratt.
It's just so funny because Spencer Pratt was the villain, essentially, of The Hills.
Big time.
He was not a good guy. In fact, people would categorize anything that he did in that show as very toxic behavior to not only friendships, but especially Heidi, his girlfriend then, and then what became his wife. During the fires in LA, I don't know, they got that song back up in the charts.
Oh, I forgot about that.
How could you forget about that? And then he seemed to be like the
so
spokesperson for the fires because he was on the media a lot, and people came back around to him. And I feel like only a couple of years earlier, people were laughing at him because he was flogging off crystals and people were calling him some sort of crystal grifter.
We've been talking lately about how grifter is our favourite word of 2026.
The best
and
word.
These reality stars, sometimes they do go into a bit of grift work, don't they?
You got to grift.
Make a living.
You got to grift to pay the bills.
If you don't know who Spencer Pratt is, he was on The Hills, which was a TV show that ran from 2006 to 2010, and it's probably something we should touch on in our series Y2 Heyday.
What do you mean probably?
A cultural phenomenon.
We absolutely will.
And it was the spin-off of Laguna Beach.
Yeah.
Laguna Beach. And it was all about the real Orange County. So all these people were from, Orange County, LA. Like, this was their jam. And they were rich kids. They were all rich kids, essentially. I actually didn't watch a lot of The Hills, but I know about Spencer and Heidi and all of the drama. I watched maybe a couple of seasons, but I saw all of Laguna Beach, got into The Hills, and then I don't know, it went by the wayside.
I never watched The City. Once they spun it off and they went to The City, I was not. Was that Whitney? I think Whitney moved to The City, and
Whitney,
I
think was the main person in The City, and I was whatever about Whitney.
Lauren was so. Because Lauren seemed to be
Conrad, LC.
LC seemed to be the main sort of driving force.
Yes.
Not sort of, was in The Hills.
Well, he was about her and Stefan.
Yeah.
In Laguna Beach. And then so it was really about LC and Kristen.
Yeah.
For The Hills.
Yeah.
But Stephen went and had a real acting career.
In One Tree Hill.
Yeah. Quote unquote real.
I always wondered, what is it about her that makes us watch? And this is not a read on LC. I guess maybe the beauty of the show is nothing kind of happens. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Nothing. And their lives are so privileged.
Yeah.
And so unrelatable. So I don't know why we were but it's like the Kardashians. People are just enamored.
True.
This is a life you're never going to have. But I think the difference was they were actually in high school.
Yeah.
And they also, LC, she kind of had the girl next door look. She wasn't because she was a high schooler. So she wasn't fake or, I don't know, Botox to the eyeballs yet. And so we probably watched and thought, I could be like her.
And we really have no idea how in the that show was obviously a really cultural pinnacle, but Brody Jenner was in it. And Elsie and Brody had this whole thing. And little did we know that Brody is the son of Caitlyn Jenner, who is obviously attached to the Kardashians.
I mean, it's just all like, just intertwined.
Isn't it? And at the time, I had no idea.
And when people, at the end of the show, they lift the curtains and it was like, oh, we're on a set. And everyone was like, what? You lied to us. It's like, are you kidding? Do some homework. These people all know each other. These are set up scenarios. I'm so sorry to break it down for you like that. But Spencer Pratt, he was the villain, like you said. He was dating Heidi Montag in The Hills, and from memory, he was like maybe not always a very good boy in that relationship. And he had a bit of a relationship with Lauren Conrad, LC, that started feuds and everything. And so then Heidi and LC were like, they would butt heads over Spencer. Yeah. And it's like, really, guys? Over him, come on, please.
How dare you speak of the new mayor of LA like that?
He then went on to be in a short-lived reality TV show called The Princes of Malibu, which I have no memory of.
I've never heard of that. Let me write that down.
I've never heard of that.
There is a whole channel that I do that needs to know about that. Princes
The Princes of Malibu. It was in 2005. He was apparently the creator and EP of this series, and he acted in the role of manager / publicist / agent / stylist for Brody Jenner, who was the star of The Princes of Malibu.
Did this make it to
air?
That was
pre The Hills.
Like something that never
it
made
was only like, it was only by the looks of it there was 6 episodes.
Oh God.
And then after that he was in The Hills. So that was pre The Hills. And then, Brody Jenner's in The Hills. He did Celebrity Big Brother UK after The Hills. He did Marriage Boot Camp. He and Montag were house guests on Marriage Boot Camp. Have you watched that one?
No, I've never seen Marriage Boot Camp.
Note it down, mate. Okay. Note it down.
Marriage Boot Camp. There's so many fucked up shows I've got to watch. It's too Marriage Boot Camp.
He did Celebrity Big Brother UK again in 2017. He actually did that with his wife. In 2018, he became Snapchatter of the Year.
That feels like a weird thing to be, a Snapchatter of the year. Yeah. See, I only associate Snapchat with people sending dick pics to each other.
I just like Snapchat to me is for the youths. Like I didn't think people in like grown-ups were using it. I know they do, but like for me it's the youths. They can have that. Apparently Pratt got a huge fan base on Snapchat by showing stories of his family, daily life and his passion for hummingbirds. And he got so popular, he got nominated for Snapchatter of the Year at the 10th Annual Shorty Awards and he won. He did, of course, go to The Hills New Beginnings in 2019, which was pretty short-lived. And for the last kind of couple of years, he and his wife, they were on The Masked Singer. They really come as like a package deal, don't they?
Yeah, I think their power is in both of them because a lot of people have a weird affection for Heidi. Like people, I don't know, there's something about Heidi that people...
It's almost like we're a bit like worried about her at all
times. We're always worried about her. It's a tad Britney gene. You know what I mean? Like we're just a little bit like, is she okay?
I always felt really sad that she felt like she needed to change her face so much. She was such a pretty girl and then she got so suckered into the whole world of Hollywood and the beauty standards and her face looks so vastly different to what it looked like during the early days.
I think there's a lot of people that it's a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Like it's
I know, and I feel for all of them because your face was perfect. Like we have friends, we know people that we've worked with, who are these pretty girls, and it's a slippery slope because you get a little bit and you get a little bit. I mean, like even my mum's gotten too much in her lips. It's like, but you get used to it and you go and get.
But if it makes you feel better, I think that's good. So if Heidi turns around and if she's like, oh, I feel great about this, then good for you. Great. Who else can judge?
Love that.
But I think it's when people come out and they go, look, it didn't work out the way that I wanted, then you can be like, well, Yeah, I think that we need to have some sort of safeguard so people don't go too far.
Yeah, like Meghan Trainor, wasn't she the one who came out and said, I got too much in my forehead and then my forehead wouldn't move?
She said she got too much of everything. She said she's tried literally everything that you could try.
Everything.
Which I commend her being so open about it.
She came up in my feed the other day and I was like, I don't recognise this person.
Don't know who that
at all.
person is
She's
at all.
a new woman.
Yeah.
So fast forward to 2025 and Heidi and Spencer, they lost their home in the Pacific Palisades fire. Now that was like huge. That was like massive because as well, January in the US is winter. It was a bizarre time for I know that it's always warm in California to a degree. But like.
To a degree. Get it?
It was still. I mean, that's how funny I am. I didn't even write that. It's just a natural gift.
To a degree. Wow, well done.
After that, they became like quite outspoken about the community and having lost their fires as their home in the fires.
So fucked up.
And in January of 2026, Spencer announced he would be running for mayor of Los Angeles. I'm going to say right now, this was news to me this week. I did not know he was running for mayor.
I only found out 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I heard it mentioned on another show that I watch, and I went, what do you mean you think Spencer Pratt's going to win mayor? I was like, what, did I sleep? What happened? Why is this not coming up in my feed? Why am I not seeing this? And upon research, it's real. And then you sent me the thing going, I think we need to talk about this.
There's a lot of candidates that are running, but, you know, not as many are being talked about because they're not ex-reality stars. But at the same time, like, the country's being run by an ex-reality star.
That's true.
So it's not weird.
Yeah.
Like, Donald J. Trump was the Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah. DJT was Celeb Apprentice guy. And then you had Arnold Schwarzenegger, huge movie star, was the governor of California. Yeah.
Great accent. Karen Bass, she has been the mayor for a while now in California. And she is a Democrat.
Right.
Now,
are you going to get confused with Democrats and Republicans again? Or
I'm good. No, I've figured it out.
Okay,
I've finally figured it out.
Great.
Democrat is not Trump.
Yes.
And then the other one is Trump.
Yes. Well, even some people would disagree. They would say there's MAGA Republicans and then there's Republicans. So there's like traditional conservatives and then there's Trump conservatives.
Yes.
So
and then there's Trump conservatives.
Yeah, there is a slight difference. But sure, he is the head of the Republican Party currently because he's the president.
Yes. Like, I want to watch Spencer announcing together.
Yeah.
The system in Los Angeles isn't struggling. It's fundamentally broken. Oh. It is a machine designed to protect the people at the top and the friends they exchange favors with while the rest of us drown in toxic smoke and ash. Business as usual is a death sentence for Los Angeles. And I'm done waiting for someone to take real action.
Woo!
That's why I am running for mayor. And
Whoa! Listen to them. They love it.
Well, they're there for like they would obviously love it. They're not going to boo him.
Oh, I don't know.
And let me be clear, this just isn't a campaign. This is a mission. And we are going to expose the system. We are going into every dark corner of LA politics and disinfecting this city with our light. And when we are done, LA is going to be camera ready again.
Thumbs up.
That was funny. That was quite funny. Camera ready again.
There is a lot of chat about how, because so much filming and production has left LA. So
yeah,
there is a lot of chat about how it's really died off. Like the whole sparkle of Hollywood has really died off. And even a lot of celebrities aren't living there anymore because things don't get produced there. So, a lot of people lived there because that's where all the things got made.
I feel like a lot of celebrities live in Austin, Texas now.
Oh, yeah, they
like
love
that
being
seems
down
to be
in
like
Austin.
where that seems to be like a hub now,
that's
right?
That's the new place.
That's where it is.
I don't know if property prices, like they got in at a good time. I don't know. I think I hear Dax Shepard bought a place down there. So yeah, I think that look, and a lot of celebrities live in Australia now. A lot of American film stars live in Australia, mostly in Byron Bay or northern New South Wales.
But like side note, there was a whole bunch of celebrities just in Braidwood the other day. Braidwood is a tiny dot near where I live in Canberra on the map. And they were all here for bloody Dennis Quaid's daughter's wedding because she married an Aussie actor.
Oh, there you go.
Dennis Quaid's son, sorry.
Oh, shit. The guy from The Boys.
Yeah. Sure,
Jack
I didn't
Quaid.
watch it, but yeah.
Oh, Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
He's from The Boys.
Married an Aussie girl.
I watched him in a movie the other day called Novocaine. It was actually pretty good. That's so random that he got married in Braidwood.
So random.
Courts, why are we not talking about this? This is in your area. You need to bring this stuff. What's happening? You've dropped the ball.
We're talking about it now, mate.
It's
I
too
totally
late.
missed it.
We needed to do a whole thing on it. Oh, my God. You could have
no
gone
one
out
knew.
there. You could have gone out there.
I know. Like, I think it was like,
It's very pretty.
quiet. It's not me. It's very pretty.
yeah.
Braidwood's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
Good
even
pies.
worse, my best friend Lou was bloody driving through there around the time that it would have been happening. And she did not report any sightings of Tom Hanks.
Well, that's wild.
So that's, on
but
her.
Tom Hanks is very, you know what I mean? Like he just seems to live his life out. You know what I mean? Like pretty, because he's on like the subway a lot and he's in cafes and he just lives his life pretty incognito.
Anyway, back to Spencer Pratt. He's got his website set up, mayorpratt.com.
God,
our
Pratt's
city, our fight, our moment.
Pratt
Make
is
a
just
contribution.
It's just real.
It's
like,
not
and
a
I can
great
say this.
name,
No, it's not a great name because Pratt sounds like Brat, and he was a brat on reality television for many, many years.
It's kind of like a mix of prick and brat to me. And it's like, yes. So you go to his page. It's just a landing page where it just says make a contribution.
Great.
And then you click that and it's him and Heidi with solemn looks on their faces.
Because they're sad about everything
standing
that's happening.
where their home had burned down.
Oh, fuck.
And like his whole, like the picture is just an orange washed out picture of the city and he's got like, it almost looks like a cockatoo, but of flames around his head. But like it looks like a cockatoo, which they don't have in LA. So maybe he didn't realize that he looks like a cockatoo, but he does. So the reason we're talking about it is like he's beating Karen with his donations.
Yes.
Karen, the incumbent mayor, he's beating her. He's also like been given a bunch of money by Brody Jenner, apparently.
Oh, why has Brody Jenner got so much cash?
Just part of that world, like that whole Jenner.
You can't just say
Kardashian
just part of that
world.
world. He must have money for a reason.
Maybe he's got Avril Lavigne's money. Or they didn't get married. They only dated.
He's estimated to be worth around 10 to 12 million. He built his fortune independently of his famous family, apparently.
Bullshit. You can't. It's not independent if you have the leg up of your last name. That's not independent. It's not. That's like when they said Kylie Jenner was independently a billionaire. Like you can't say that. You have the last name Jenner.
No, he didn't get any legs up.
From the 80s when the Decathon whatever runner was doing his thing. Oh my God. Anyway.
Decathlon.
So what? Decathlon.
You're thinking of dodecahedron, which is a shape.
Similar. They run around in the shape of a dodecahedron, if I know anything about sports.
His net worth consists of earnings from reality TV, modeling contracts, DJ gigs, branded content, and various personal investments.
DJ gigs, like Paris Hilton.
I guess so. This photo of him with like a weird, kind of like a mum haircut is really interesting.
There's 14 candidates in the race, and Spencer Pratt and Councilwoman, I'm sorry if I'm going to say this wrong, Nithya Raman, are leading the fundraising efforts.
Wow.
Karen Bass maintains a significant overall cash advantage because she has got $3.7 million in total funds. But I guess this is specifically on this fundraising effort, the current fundraising effort, because the mayor is being voted for. Mm-hmm. They're going to draw a name out of a hat in June of this year.
It's not Hunger Games.
They're going to just pull one out and they're going to go, Spencer Pratt, it is your turn.
Yes.
40% of voters apparently remain undecided ahead of the June 2 primary, with Bass leading at 25%, followed by Pratt at 11% and Rahman at 9%. But like you said, who did you say? Was it Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah, it was
who
Kimmel.
Said
Kimmel mentioned it, yes.
He thinks he's going to win?
Yeah.
If there's a bunch of these really big celebrities who are in LA and going to be voting and they like Spencer and they trust that he's going to bring LA back to being like the glitzy glammy Hollywood.
Yeah.
Maybe he will win. When they talked about it on Andy Cohen's show, Kristen Cavallari had input.
What was your reaction to the news about Spencer Pratt running for mayor of LA? And what did you think of Brody Jenner endorsing him?
If anyone is qualified to be mayor of LA.
Absolutely. I was shocked, obviously, I think at first, like everybody else, but if you actually listen to him, he knows his stuff. He's very well spoken. Of course, Brody is going to endorse him. That's his best friend. And I think, listen, unless you live in LA, it's kind of hard to have an opinion. Like, these people lost their homes. Yeah. They lost everything. And so people are fired up. And I have empathy for them.
No pun intended.
I literally didn't even. I always do dumb stuff like that. But I'm here for it. And I honestly could see him winning. People in California really are excited about him.
She makes a great point. She makes a great point. Like, everyone
if you're not there, you don't know.
And if you're not there, it doesn't affect you. Like, it doesn't affect you.
No.
So the people who are there, who are voting for it, like, that's the thing that matters. So if he knows his stuff and people truly believe what he says he's going to do, then that's their call. And at least he is someone who has gone through everything they've gone through.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's not as if he's a celebrity running for mayor and didn't lose his home.
Yeah.
And just going, it's really hard for these people who lost their homes. Like, he actually lost it and it burned to the ground. There was nothing left of it. He's raised nearly $540,000. This is in the last couple of days. Who knows now? Maybe he got a big, cash boost after these stories did the rounds for his mayoral campaign. And Bass has not quite hit the $500,000 mark. And yeah, like he's obviously been given the leg up from some of the celebrities that are around. So he's got heavy hitters in the Hollywood, Lauren Conrad's ex, Doug Reinhardt, and Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives producer Jeff Jenkins, plus Catherine McPhee and more celebrities have backed him. Catherine McPhee.
She's with David Foster.
Catherine McPhee. Oh, she is that one.
Yep. Oh, feels like she had some thoughts and we've moved on from those thoughts. She swallowed them. She swallowed the thoughts. She saw the judgy little face and then she swallowed the
thoughts down. I just thought it was weird that he married a woman who's like the same age as his kids or younger, maybe. But love is love.
Love is love. He was very busy in his younger years and now he's got more time.
Do you believe me?
Nope, I don't believe a word you're saying. Should have just swallowed it all.
Anyway, Spencer Pratt's running for mayor. Spencer Pratt's running for mayor and he might actually win. And and you know what? Do you know what is really interesting as you age and you become like a fully formed adult who has like knowledge? We'll still wait one of these days. I will never claim to fully understand politics. As I grow up, I try to understand more and more as I age, and I try to be at least understanding enough of what is going on in my city, my country,
Yes.
and, you know, a little bit of worldwide. But it's not something that interests me enough to be like really super. And I know people say that's a really privileged thing to say, and it absolutely is. But I also can't lie that I understand fully. But it is interesting. When you're a kid, don't you just think like the president or the prime ministers or the mayors of places, as a kid, you think like that has always had to have been their job for them to do it. But then you grow up and you're like, oh, literally anyone's allowed to do it.
Yeah.
You're literally just allowed to be like, oh, I'm going to do that now. And that's the thing that always strikes me about someone who had a totally different career pivot into politics, because when you're young, you think it's something that you always had to have done. But I could literally run tomorrow for mayor if I wanted to.
And I reckon we wrap that up. I don't want this idea to permeate anymore. I can't even imagine you on some sort of fucking PTA at your kid's school. I don't want that. I don't want that for you. You will not handle the people in those, the people who really want it, you will not handle them. That is not for you. That is not your environment.
Fair play.
It's a group activity. You fucking hate group activities.
I fucking hate group activities. Let me work by myself, please.
Love to know if there's any wackadoos who are currently in LA, and maybe you will be placing a vote. Maybe it'll go to one of the three candidates, and maybe it'll go towards Mr. Pratt, soon to be possibly Mayor Pratt. Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next episode.